In this video, I want to introduce a new indicator on TradingView that is very accurate. To add this amazing indicator to our chart, here we click on indicators and we search inverse Fisher oscillator, this one, which is written by Big Beluga. Alright, this is the indicator, and as you can see, it's added here below the chart. It is actually an oscillator, and we have a collection of lines that are moving above and below this dynamic band at the center. This indicator applies inverse Fisher transform to normalized price data, and then Butterworth filter is added to further refine the signals. Before I explain the components of this indicator, here I go to the settings of the indicator and I change the default settings so it will become smoother and with less number of false signals. Here for the length we set it at 55, and here for the smooth we set it at 14. Alright, now the indicator performs more accurately. Let's see what we have in this indicator. Here, as you can see, we have 6 different inverse Fisher oscillators, and each of them is smoothed at an increasing level. So here we have a layered view of the price movement. Here in the middle we have a band which is actually a dynamic volatility band, and it will further help us with evaluating the strength and sustainability of trends. When the oscillators cross above the band, they become green, showing bullish momentum, and when the oscillators cross below the band, they become red, showing bearish momentum. In times that oscillators are inside the band, the color of the oscillator is yellow, showing a neutral condition. So from the time that the oscillator's short period lines start to cross above the upper band of the volatility band, it shows a potential bullish momentum, and from the time that the oscillator's short period lines start to cross below the lower volatility band, it shows a potential bearish momentum. Here in the settings of the indicator, we have an option for showing numbers mark. So when the first line, second line, or third line, when the line cross above or below the band, the corresponding number is marked on the price chart. So by looking at the chart, you can also notice when a bullish or bearish momentum is building in the market. Here in the right side of the chart, we have also a dashboard that, based on the real market data for the current time period, it shows the condition of each of the oscillator lines, so you can have a clear summary of market condition here. For example, here, since all of them are red, we can say we are in a downtrend, and all the oscillators from short term to long term are agreeing on this. From the time that the shorter oscillators start to enter the band and crossing above the band, here they become yellow and then green, so you will know when the downside momentum is weakening and the upside momentum is gaining strength. So when the first oscillator crosses above the band and the color becomes green, and at the same time number 1 is shown on the chart, and also here this one becomes green, this is an early signal for buying or opening a long position. When all of the oscillator lines cross above the band and we have number 1, 2, 5 on the chart, and here all of them are green, this is a later signal providing later entry point, but probably less risky. But still, not all of these signals are worth of trading, because sometimes the momentum shift is really happening, but the movement of the price after that is not large and not worth of trading. So more confirmations are needed to pick the best signals. One good match is Andean oscillator, this one, which is an editor's picks indicator and written by Alex Grover. First, we need to change the settings so it will completely match the setup. Here for the length we set it at 55. And here for signal length we set it at 14. This indicator with these settings can further confirm the signals by having the red line above the orange line for bearish signals and having the green line above the orange line for bullish signals. So when we have a bearish signal, if in Andean oscillator the red line is above the orange line, the signal is confirmed, and when we have a bullish signal, the signal is confirmed if in Andean oscillator the green line is above the orange line. For example, here until number 4 the red line is not above the orange line yet, and on number 5 also we don't have a clear cut above the orange line. It is just running closely on the line, as you can see, and in practice you see that it wasn't a signal worth of trading. But for example, this one from number 1, here we have green line above the orange line, and you can see that it was a very profitable signal. But look at this one from number 1 to 5, the red line is not above the orange line, and you can see that it wasn't a signal worth of trading because we just had a short declining of the price. nice, and then we got a reversal. The signal is correct and we had really increasing of downside momentum, but as I said, not worth of trading, and we need more confirmation so we can pick signals like this one that are very profitable. Please pay attention that although this setup is very accurate, but it doesn't mean that you will not encounter false signals. This is not possible in reality, and having losing positions are always part of the game and you need to manage them properly. There is a risk management strategy that is called 1% rule, and it's one of the best risk management strategies that you can use. I have a complete guide on this. The link is also placed in the description and I highly recommend you to watch it, because without a proper risk management strategy you cannot become a successful trader. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video and good luck with your trading.